Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm the Shadow and today we are going to be trying out this Rotom team that recently did pretty well in Vancouver, also getting day 2. But this team also has some really other interesting pieces, not just the Rotom but also a Sylphest Okidogi on this very interesting Zacian team. But overall, really excited to see if Rotom keeps up in Reg G. Let's hop right into it. Okay, so we're going against Lunala. Not the exact team, but I'm pretty sure this team is probably like the one that was used to win Vancouver, so I'm going to play around that. But Terra's Okidogi's Grass. Knockup's pretty good here. So what I could do, I could lead like Zacian, Okidogi, go for something like that. I also can block, like, go for upper hand to rock priority wide guards per se. I think Tornadus actually is really good here, can get pretty free damage there in the rain. And Rotom, Hydro Pump, Thunderbolt, that's all pretty good here. I think Hydro Pump's gonna be really nice. I could bring Burn's gonna be really nice, try a few Mons. Foul plays can hit like Lunala and such, so I think we just go with this. These 4. If they lead a Iron Hands, I think like an upper hand's pretty free into that slot. Or yeah, I'd say probably that. Or we could just like protect Zacian and go for a knockoff until Lunala to break its Shadow Shield and get good damage. So if we can get rid of Lunala early, that'd be great. I may have to burn Terra pretty early though. So Iron Valiant, Iron Hands. I'm fine with this. Not too much I can do. I think here I upper hand Iron Hands and Venomoth Blade into Iron Valiant. I feel like that's pretty free. Cause I think here they're gonna think, oh, we could like fake out's pretty free here. So I don't think they expect upper hand and Venomoth Blade. So I think that's really safe. We just get pretty free damage here. If they don't fake out, we should be in a good spot just to still KO. But we'll see. They are gonna Terra. Could be Iron Hands, maybe expecting like... Okay, so that's fair. We'll see what it is. Terra Steel, that's not great. I wasn't expecting Terra Steel on it, to be honest. But, I mean, that will mean they will survive. We'll get the upper hand for free. They now cannot go for... I don't know how I feel about that one from them. And yeah, sure you get Psychic Train, but besides that, not much. So crucially, we now know they're faster than us. That's still really good damage. Actually, they don't have many Intimidators as well, so we're pretty free. I think I'm going to bring in Rotom. I think that's really safe. And I could go for a Play Rough. So I definitely think I switch out maybe to Rotom. And I'm going to Sacred Sword Iron Valiant here. So that does make me wonder if this like Iron Valiant does have a psychic move. If they just go for close combat with Zacian and we take that really well. We're gonna get defense drop, so really gonna be really safe. Sacred Sword's gonna KO here no matter what. And I mean maybe they double Zacian, I wouldn't love that, but I think it'd be fine. Yeah, they do that. We do live, that's important. Switching in Tornadus could have been great, but it's fine. I wouldn't be surprised to see, say, a Lunala. Lunala makes sense here. They could go for a Trick Room. The thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to Will-O-Wisp and just protect, kind of scout here. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Meteor Beam. But I think this Will-O-Wisp is really free. Expanding Force also makes sense. I feel like Rotom should take this. It does live, importantly, but pulls the Cybertron and just misses. What are we doing, Rotom? So, that's unfortunate. I think I want to bring in Tornadus here. and just try and break Shadow Shield. I think I gotta go for that. So just Tailwind. And I think Venomoth lands, and I'll break that Shadow Shield. We could go for a Trick Room here. If they do make that Trick Room, we just good reef from them, but that does mean we do have a few more Pokemon left alive. If they don't go for it, I expected that. Tiana's Turnos is probably going to go down to a Wild Charge now. So we'll just be okie dokie, but we did crucially break the Shadow Shield. So knockoff is pretty free now. We don't have really many ways to deal with this Iron Hand, so we may just have to like try and out-drain punch it. It's been for it. We can go for Gung Shots, but overall, Iron Hand's gonna be really hard to break through. We do resist their Drain Punch, and Gung Shot is effective. So I think here we knock off, and we just got hope we KO. They do withdraw Lunala, so definitely realize knowing that knockoff's threat. Chi comes in. If we can get rid of like a Scarf, that'd be great. Scarf? Okay, Sash, that's fine. In comes Drain Punch. We take that really well. I think overall we'll be able to like out-Drain Punch them if it comes down to that. Psychic Train's gone, which is great. I think here I just Drain Punch Chi. That absolutely does make sense. Fair, but I don't want... If I don't go for Chi there, it could have been worse. And I think we have enough turns to tail to be fine. They could just be stalling it out for Lunala. So we may just have to hope that our Okidogi is faster than Lunala. That did more damage than I thought. How many more turns to tail we got? One, so they will have... If their Lunala's fast, I think we're in trouble. And they make another good switch. They're just made really good switch. I think this game's a lot different if we get the Will-O-Wisp onto Iron Hands, but things don't always go as you want. But yeah, good switches from them. Okidogi will go down. GG's. I think that one could just come down to Rotom missing Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, Cybertron knows. So I didn't miss 4 though, but missed the crucial one. I think that if that burn goes through, then Okidogi becomes a lot harder to remove. So unfortunate, but GG's. Let's end game number 2. Okay, well, game number 2, Trick Room. I definitely want Rain. That's definitely here. And then I think next to it, Urshifu isn't bad, but I think I lead Zacian. And then I like Rotom. And then I think I bring Urshifu. I think that's the play. I think we're gonna... This is a match that I think we should be pretty good into. Or at least we need to be. Terra Water, actually, Zacian's actually really nice, so that way we still resist Glacial Lance, and High Horsepower isn't super effective. You can also block the Eruptions. But here, most of the time I probably Rain Dance. But I think if I see Torkoal Lilligant, I Rain Dance. If I don't see an DD, then I Taunt. This is a lead I expected. I think here I Rain Dance, Terra Water Zacian, and Venomoth Blade the Lilligant. So we're just gonna Rain Dance, Venomoth Blade. Could play rough, but I don't want to miss. And I think we should still just KO. So I'm just gonna do this. Maybe I hope they don't Sleep Powder. But I think we outspeed if they don't have Chlorophyll. This Terra Water is just to ensure, like, if they do go for a strong fire move, even the rain will be taking minimal from it. And I don't feel it's that big of a deal to reveal this early. Look at the Rain Dance, pretty free. They don't Terra me. I could have Flay Rough, just got rid of it, but felt this was safe enough. We'll see if it KOs. It was Sash anyway, so wouldn't have mattered. Guarantee the damage. See what they go for. They go for the After You, that's perfect. I'm assuming an Eruption. Nope, Heat Wave, that is fine. We will take that all day. Now here, just gonna Bleak Wind, and I could go for that, but I think just Bleak Wind, and I could go for the Venomoth Blade, calling, say, like a Calyrex switch in. To be honest, I'm gonna do. I think Torkoal leaves, and I hope Calyrex comes in. Oh yeah, let's go. Huge. We'll get the Venomoth Blade into it. Usually would have been a good switch in, but I felt like this was a pretty good switch in, and it just dies. That's amazing. That's Calyrex down. Great way to start off this. And they go for a coaching as well. This is just going to be a free 2 KOs. Torkoal will come back, you can Rain Dance, just reset everything, and there's just nothing they can do about it. They're probably hoping to get in Calyrex safely so they can like Terra Water it or something like that, but we won't give them a chance. And now Torkoal's going to be stuck in the rain, whatever else they have left. Amoonguss, yeah, that's fine. I could say, I think here I still Rain Dance. I think that's still priority. But I'm going to Protect here. So I can taunt Amoonguss next turn, I think. They just forfeit. Okay. GG's, quick game 2. Didn't get a show off. I think if Trickram does go off, like Rotom has a lot more impact there. But we just didn't really need it, just purely because we got that read. But I think as soon... Rotom's absolutely a Calyrex Ice destroyer. If they didn't have this Torkoal Lilligant lead, I probably would have had Rotom on lead, but because the fast offensive pressure that this Trickram team had, I had to respect that and had to be aware of that. But overall, really good. Just destroyed it. But let's end to get final game number 3. Okay. Sun. Off the bat. Definitely leading Tailwind. Zacian's good. I just want to get rid of the Zamazenta first. Rotom actually really nice. And then I think I bring Zacian and Landorus. I think that's definitely a play here. Let's go for it. Rotom's gonna be really nice getting burned onto, say, like Tinglu and the Koraidon. Dealing good damage instant with Hydro Pump. Rotom, I think, actually for their team is going to be pretty hard to remove. I mean, Raging Bolt's going to do good damage to it, though. Rotom's a bit of a weird one where it does have... Rotom's, like, early, it's really good bulky, but usually you'd assume it's bulky, but when it's taking collision courses, suddenly that bulk does not seem as strong. So... I mean, I think we're still good here. I think I'd love to get in front of, like, say, Ensign Koraidon. Like, Ensign Whimsicott would be good for it to be in front of. I think overall we're in a good position here, though. I think we can I think this is one where we can actually just freely kind of position ourselves. And I think overall this is a pretty good matchup for us. If we can remove Ensign, then Zacian doesn't have to worry about its stat boost being remove, which has been a problem for it, because with the nerf of it only getting 1 boost, you can't just switch out and get the boost again. So we do have to worry about that. So overall, we can't just switch Zacian around. We have to get rid of Instant first. I think that's our win con. And Zacian should be faster than Koraidon as long as they get a Flame Charge boost. So Koraidon still remains the lead. I think here, I think I'm just going to Rain Dance and Will-O-Wisp Koraidon. I could try and read a possible Terra Fire on it, and then Hydro Pump. But I think here Rain Dance and Will-O-Wisp is really safe. Maybe I should try and go for Hydro Pump, but overall I feel like looking at his team, if they do say go for that Terra Fire, then Landorus becomes more effective. I think here, just getting a burn here is going to be great. As long as we hit, so far we missed the crucial one game 1, so we're not going to miss it again. Koraidon, it's Life Orb, so this is like almost like the Perish team, but without the Perish, it would seem. That did a lot more than I thought. Thank you, Rotom. Thank goodness. So that's Koraidon burn. That's a huge threat. Pretty much neutralized. Here we could say Tailwind to get some damage on Flutter, but I think here just going for say a Bleak Wind. And a Hydro Pump should suffice. We're gonna withdraw Koraidon. I'm surprised. I'll see what they bring in. It'll be the Raging Bolt. Not the greatest, but I think overall fine. As long as Tornadus doesn't go down here, we'll be in a good spot just to Tailwind and... Okay, still Moonblast. And we go down. Okay, that's specs. That's 100% specs. There's no other way to put that. We'll get a free Hydro Pump into it. Did a bit less than I thought. I think we bring in Zacian. I think we should be faster. They could get speed boost though. But I think here we Venomous Blade and maybe switching lanes. I could just protect. That's an option. Nah, I think you're just Venomous Blade, switching Landorus really safe. They could switch in Koraidon. I wouldn't be surprised. But I think overall in a good spot. I wish I got Tailwind up. But I think we're fine. They don't, so actually let's get a free Venomous Blade here. Take down Flutter, huge threat gone. The crit did not matter. They could still have Instant, so that is something to worry about slightly. They do Thunderbolt, not surprised. It's about half. We will live another one, unless it's in the sun, which is very possible. Instant will come in, I'm not surprised. I think we just Sandsear here. I'm gonna protect and just Sandsear is really safe. I don't think they threaten us too much. I mean, yeah, they could Draco. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. They are gonna tear. I'm assuming it's gonna be Instant. Okay, no, the Raging Bolt. Fair. Anti-electro types. They're going purely for damage, which almost makes you think it's Thunderclap into Zacian and Fake Out to Landorus. Or they could be doubling Zacian, who knows. But I think Fake Out and... Yep, Fake Out and I think Thunderclap is probably what they went for here. Nope, Thunderbolt. Okay. Interesting. I think here... we still do good damage. I think here... I think I Sacred Sword and Sandsear Storm here. Sure, they could Thunderclap, but I think if they Thunderclap, that's overall fine for us. I just don't really want this instant to like get a parting shot off on Landorus, because Landorus is the win condition here. They actually protect Raging Bolt. That is probably the best case scenario, actually. So we'll get a Sacred Sword, do good damage, and Sandsear Storm will always connect in the rain. So we'll just KO Instant. That does bring in Koraidon, but Koraidon's burned. I don't think it's too much of a threat. And as soon as we remove Raging Bolt, Terra Rain, well, not Terra Water, is back is probably what I'll go for Landorus. But I think overall here we're in pretty good position. We do have to worry about, say, their boosted Raging Bolt, but I think here we just go for damage. Just gonna double it. I don't think they protect. I maybe could see it. I think Thunderclap and Dissolve seems very possible here. And that does make sense. We live. I don't know how we live, but we'll take that, though. Do half. Flare Blitz will come out. I think we should take this. We do. Huge. That's fine. We're not the other Landorus. Importantly, but yeah, as long as it's KOs, which it should. Yeah, with that, I think we're in a winning position. I don't think there's really anything else they can do here. Life Orb Recoil doesn't exist because of sheer force, so burn Koraidon. I mean, they could try and stall out burn turns. If they get enough protects, that's definitely possible. But I think a Venomoth Blade so I don't miss. And I'm gonna Terra Water Earth Power, but I think we should win this game. I mean, they could protect, play further out, which fair if they do, but I don't see a likely way they win this at all. If they didn't get like a Flame Charge. I mean, if they get a Flame Charge boost there, they could have a chance. But I think overall here there's not much they can do, and they forfeit. So, GG's. Really great showing, actually. Rotom, this game actually did get the burn it needed to hit, which, let's say if Rotom does miss that burn, then Koraidon kills Landorus. That's GG's. At least I think at that point. I don't remember which one moved first, but I think it would be a lot closer if they do land that. If they do a KO with Flare Blitz. But overall, Rotom, as long as it's hitting its Will-O-Wisp and support moves, it's good as a support mon. But I think it's really going to be good into those Cali Ices. So if you try with Cali Ice, definitely think about Rotom. But overall, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.